We last left off, at least for one of you. As Rayla, you enter through the portal with Durasha. It takes a few moments, and you find yourself back inside the Timur residence. Durasha opens the door, and there you are, you're just inside. Inside, you hear not a sound. There's nothing. Save for the gentle humming and rhythmic clapping of fingers from Durasha. Kinda cocks her head, tilting her ear to be upwards. Huh. I don't hear them here. Did you all talk about going somewhere?
Um, well, we talked about going a lot of places. I think we were supposed to go to the castle. Like I said, we were gonna go visit you guys at the Ordo. I'm not really sure where they could be.
Huh. It's odd. I guess let's go check out the order first.
How convenient! Yeah, let's go do that.
She goes and opens the door once more. And you can see it leads once more to that purple space. She gestures, making an over-exaggerated bow.
Rayla will like bow back and then go through the portal.
You go through and enter. The Raja closes the door behind you, and you find yourself somewhere you've never been before, actually. As she opens the door once more, you find that at your back is a garden. It's a very nice place on a cliff that overlooks a feisty sea. There's patches of white flowers that go all the way up a small hill that forms the actual cliff. There's a path in the center, and on either side, purely white flowers. Although, as though cut in half, there's a diagonal line behind which all the flowers have turned red. Their petals a beautiful shade of crimson. She begins to walk downstairs, or rather, down the hill, and makes her way for a stone door that seems to be kind of just in place, not really in a wall or anything. As she reaches the door, do you say or do anything?
Rayla will just follow behind her.
Okay. You follow behind her, and she opens the door once more, wide enough for you to enter without too much trouble.
You see Rayla kind of turn to Durasha. This is the entrance? Why didn't we get this welcome when we first got here?
Oh, no, this isn't the entrance. This is my room.
This is your room?
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? The flowers are beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's just... Is this place outside? You said it's like a cliff, right?
Yeah, it's completely outside. Over your head right now is a bright blue sky. The sun is shining, the clouds look picturesque, and you can hear the cheerful chirping of birds high above.
Yeah, you see Rayla kind of just like gesture up. There's no roof here.
Why would there be?
I thought, well, I guess you can do anything you want. I just expected it to be an actual roof, but this is lovely too.
Yeah. It's a very nice place. I just don't spend that much time in. Really, this is only the place for reflection. She says that last word with a playful intonation.
Oh, pondering and meditating and magic hour stuff happens here.
Not really that much magic stuff. This is nice for that. In actuality, it connects to someplace, a small island in the middle of the ocean. No one's ever really been there. That's why it's such a nice place. You're peaceful there. Anyhow, that's a story for another day. Maybe I'll show you around sometime. She turns back towards the door and gestures. In we go.
Rayla will go in.
You go in, and Narasha closes the door behind the both of you as you emerge now from the Order Limei. And we will open roll 20.
Yeah.
And just before, we will change POV once more to Andre. Andre, you and Mavis kind of just sat down after speaking with that guest, and you're kind of just waiting now. There's really not that much that's happening. You kind of just waiting. You were told that Rasha would come here soon, so it's just a matter of time. As for Mavis, she herself looks a little bit unwell for a moment. Her expression bothered. And after a moment, she's gone. She vanishes into thin air. You blink and she's away. Not so much as a noise. Not a yelp. Not an exclamation. Not a flicker of magic or a spell. She is gone. And the only thing that is left of her is a familiar giggle.
Oh no.
Checks out.
Yeah, essentially, except a faster blur. Does Andre Sayre do anything to this, or
Nope.
does he just accept it as the world?
That's basically how things have been going for a while, so yeah.
That's what happens here. That's
Not like he
people
can do much about her disappearing. Like, oh no.
Yeah, we stopped trying to pull people out of visions and kidnappings a long time ago.
Even then, she's just not there to interact with.
I love that. Imagine one day it's not a solo session. It's not that someone can't make it. It's just they get kidnapped and the party's just like, whatever.
Yeah, what else are we gonna do if they just vanish? Like, what?
happens.
Like,
It
oh yeah,
just
let's look for clues, guys. Like, no, they're gone.
I love it.
This party's so easy to kidnap because it's just like, whatever, they'll be back eventually.
Yeah. And it's
I
like,
was like, what can we do? Nothing.
it's not like you guys have like loved ones that would actively look for you because you've disappeared for a week. Like, Rayla's been missing for months. Mavis has no one except like Lynn. And Andre is kind of also on the run. Like, we could go missing a year and barely anyone would notice.
We'd noticed.
Yeah, amongst each other. Anyhow, as Narasha opens the door once more, you find yourself at the end. The entrance of that stone path you saw when you very much first entered the Order Limei. She closes the heavy stone door behind her. It doesn't even look like she's really exerting much force as she does. She's just built different. She starts making her way ahead. Oh, I think I sense him here.
You can sense things?
Of course. Can't you?
Rayla's gonna try to feel for their presence.
Make an Arcana.
Oh my god, I've never made an Arcana check before!
You have a +3 to intelligence. It can't be that bad.
I think you just haven't tried.
25!
Oh!
You try and kind of focus your mind. It's an unfamiliar feeling, but I mean, you've been surrounded by magic for a while now. You kind of have a feel for it. You search within yourself and you find Mira. You kind of expand it a little bit, and sure enough, you sense Darasha. Under wraps and wraps and wraps of ivory blankets. You expand it some more, and going along the hallways, you sense a burning presence. Powerful, slumbering, waiting. You also sense something hideous, something evil, something that repulses your very instincts. After a moment, it's just gone. It disappears very abruptly. You can also feel a little bit nearby. You don't know quite where, though. You can feel a glamorous presence, followed behind by a more serious one. As you begin to feel those, however, you feel two eyes staring at the back of your head. Burning spheres with a clear message. You continue to try and probe?
Yeah.
You try and probe deeper, inquiring at the presences, trying to narrow them down. And as you do, your vision, your senses become enshrouded in smoke. Make a contested intelligence roll.
Contested intelligence roll?
The DC for this will be, 19.
Okay. Good 23 with a nat 20. Fuck
Oh,
you!
man.
Oh, yeah.
So aggressive today.
Yeah. You push through wards that have really been put in your ways, and you focus your energy onto the other two. The first one, you now recognize it. Goldblood. The glamorous one that doesn't appear to have done much against you. The other one behind him is seemingly made out of pure light. Looks like a woman that's made of lava or metal that was heated up hot enough to become purely white. With every step she takes, there are small motes of it that fall to the ground and disappear after a few moments. She glows with sheer power. As you've tried to inquire, to learn more about them, she put up a smoke shield, which you yourself pierced through. You cannot be denied. You will not be stopped. And now, you can see her amassing magic in one of her hands as flames begin to burn quite bright. She looks back at you,
God.
and it is clear what her intent is.
Oh,
You perceived idiot.
get perceived of shit.
Do you
Wait, where's
continue to
my-
perceive her?
You could take her.
I kind of want to see what happens. Yeah.
You continue and perceive her, and make a dex save, please.
Let's see. A 21.
A what?
A 21.
We're rolling like crazy.
Yeah, she's rolling great. Give me just a moment. And so you will take Let me just get some dice here. That's a 7. That's a 6. And that's a 3. So you take a total of 16 radiant damage as a pillar of pure light bursts
Cool.
from not the sky. It just kind of seems to descend upon you. It's not hard to guess where that might have come from, though. The damage has already been halved thanks to your full save, and you are not blinded.
You see Rayla just kind of like almost like topple over, like, oh my god, never doing that again.
Oh, looks like you found Lynn. Wait, no, that's not Lynn. That's... She takes a moment. Oh, look at that, he's here. Learned the hard way, huh?
Yep, I can't see. Oh.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say you are not blinded because you succeeded on the save.
Oh, okay. Never mind, I can see, but ow.
The Rasha kind of kneels down and puts a hand against your back, helping you back up, then healing you for all the damage you took.
I love her. She's so nice to me.
Yeah. Wonder what that's like.
That's a lesson learned. The people Goldblood takes along with them are generally nicer, but they don't enjoy being pried upon. If anything, you'll have better luck with Guilford. He's more likely to invite you in.
I guess no one likes being pried upon. Well. Anyway, yeah, I think I sensed my friends. That was the original goal.
Yeah. See? Anyone can do it. Anyone that, well, has spent enough time with magic. Just have to be careful, because some people can set up traps and wards. I'm sure you saw the Blaze. Usually she starts with a smoke screen, right?
Yeah.
That's her first one. So someone that tries to spy on her, they'll not be able to, and she'll see it. And after that, typically she goes on the offensive. She wasn't too mean this time around, or maybe just made tougher than she thought. You do have to be careful. There are spells you can cast before that will help you, maybe not take as much damage. Because some people are meaner with their traps. Anyway.
I'll keep that in mind, yeah.
Anyway, she begins to stroll forward. Let's go meet Andre.
Yeah, sure.
The two of you go forward together. And Andre, you've heard this entire exchange from start to finish.
Oh, Andre's playing his lute. I mean, he might hear it, but he's too focused on trying to write a song.
Ah, I see.
Are they writing a song?
Well, writing, quote unquote.
As you make your way to the waiting room, you find Andre simply playing on the couch. Mavis nowhere to be found. Andre, as you're focused on your lute, you can see Rayla kind of approaching. She looks a little bit different than the last time you saw her. Rayla, would you like to describe what you look like to Andre?
Okay. Rayla looks like Rayla, but she has her hair down, it's all flowy and nice. But the most noticeable thing is that instead of wearing her normal armor, she's wearing basically like a floor-length, like, golden ball gown. That kind of swishes and flows as she moves towards you. As Rayla gets closer, she says, like, oh, there you are.
It's missing something.
I don't wanna... Hi.
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 Mavis is gone.
Where'd she go?
The moose.
Oh, okay.
A nuisance, isn't he? It's a nice song you're writing, Andre.
Doesn't sound right.
Hmm. It does seem like it's missing a little something.
That's what I was thinking.
Hmm. I think some percussion could do you well there.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Anyway, where you plan to wear that out in the wilderness, or is this just a,
Oh, yeah, I should. Probably.
or is it magic? Which that would be interesting.
It's so. You see Rayla kind of like. She suddenly looks like very excited. Darasha, she gave me this thing, okay? She like pulls out a little like box from her like pouch, or from like a pocket. Her dress has pockets.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, she pulls out a little like box from her pockets. This is the greatest thing we have ever found in the entirety of our journey, okay? This, you'll believe me. This, if I focus and if I know exactly what I want and what I'm feeling, this lets me have any outfit I want.
That is very useful.
It's useful. It's perfection.
Well, it's limited by the user's fashion sense. Anyway. I'm just messing with you.
A lot of shade from a guy dressed like a clown.
It's, well, not tasteful, but it's fun.
I wonder if you could be able to use this, Andre.
Well, as I said, with limited by fashion sense, not really my thing.
I wonder what he'd pull out.
You see Rayla kind of like extended forward in case Andre,
No.
you know, if you
He's like recoiling back. No, no.
you're not even a little bit interested?
No, that's your thing.
You know, the fun thing about this box is it knows you better than yourself. You can't lie to it. It'll know how you truly feel. You'll have a snazzy new outfit for it.
I feel like I'm gonna pull out a straitjacket.
Darasha considers for a moment and settles with a smile.
See,
see
I don't like
Ray?
that.
You see Rayla kind of hold her like hand up to her chin for a second. I think it might give you a cardigan.
Fine.
Imagine him with a woolen turtleneck. I think he could do that.
I think so too.
Fine, give it here.
Rayla has it out.
Do I just reach and...
That's how it. You just open it. I think that's it.
Okay. It's gonna open it.
You open it, and inside you find an outfit. The box itself is quite small. It's like a little gift box, golden foil on the outside with a nice frilly bow. As you open it, you can see a patch of cloth that unfolds and unfolds to a size way too big for the actual size of the box. And you find an outfit that suits Andre perfectly. Not in regards of size, although obviously of size as well, but in the way that it fits exactly how he's feeling right now. It is his mental. The colors, the fabric, everything, a reflection of his mind at that moment, with a tinge from a certain someone he harbors within himself. What does Andre pull out?
I think there would be a chain on there somewhere, but not like a modern chain that's small, like a bit, not quite over cumbersome, but it's like right at the line. Like it's a little big. Feeling right now? Oh, it'd be so funny if he just pulled out another outfit that looked exactly like his.
That's really funny.
That is funny.
I guess,
For the
yeah.
record, this is specifically dancing attires.
Yeah, I was gonna think, it's probably something a bit more, like, open and airy, since right now, it's like there's the chain that's only part of it, but it seems very kind of like, you know, like there's kind of like there's like a deep V-neck, you know, kind of like rolled up sleeves.
Oh. Does Andre have chest hair?
Probably not after being burned many times.
That's
It's like, if he did, I don't think so after everything that happened.
Damn.
fair point.
Had to clear space for the tattoos.
Mm.
So, yeah, it would just be kind of, like, very open. I don't know what those... Do you know those, I need to find it. I gotta see if I remember it exactly. Just, I spelled it so wrong. And, some, like, kind of, like, those, like, bell bottoms for, like, flamenco dancing.
Ooh.
Nice.
And
Hold on.
it's very simple. But there's just kind of like a chain that would be like wrapped around like the right or left arm. You might need to look up specifically flamenco pants because it's kind of like bell bottoms, but it's not as like loose, I think. Yeah.
Oh. Narasha puts her hand cupped around her chin as she gets closer to you and kind of starts inspecting, moving around you. That's not the look I thought you would have picked. I imagined something with more metal. Huh.
Does that mean something?
Yeah. What do you think, Rayla?
I would have predicted it, but it's not necessarily out of character. It does seem like something he would like. Or he would want, I guess.
I like it, but it's a bit too kind of like see him like looking at the V as his eyes like is like, man, that keeps going. It's like it's a little bit open.
Speaking of, Darasha moves to your front and puts a finger upon a bit of your tattoo.
Hey,
It
watch it.
feels cold, like a splash of water, though without the wetness. Is that the mark of a pact I see?
Yeah.
Andre. Well, I suppose there's no harm in only this much.
I kind of died, so I needed something.
Well, everyone does that.
Okay.
That's how you get through the White Gate.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
die, you're not gonna progress. You gotta take risks in life, Andre.
I've taken
Enough,
many.
You gotta take
I
more.
think you take too many, actually.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm glad that you're here. He kind of like reaches in his pocket and then he kind of like rolls the one of the copper like metals across his fingers. I'd like a favor.
Oh?
I have somebody who I've made a bet with. And I plan to win.
I'm not going to loan you money.
It's not for money. Why would I look at where we are? Why would I ask for money? I wouldn't decline, but
So you do want money.
not for
Do we-
this.
We need money?
Well, you have I think you're fine.
Yeah.
But I have a friend who through overexertion, casting a powerful spell, they've lost their ability. Kind of like looks at Rayla. Got something to add, or
No, I just understand what's happening now. Go ahead,
think
sorry.
this is funny?
It's not
Like to
funny. Why would I
sit
think
here
it's funny?
and beg, whatever.
No, what you're doing is actually very nice. I just didn't understand. Okay, sorry.
alright, yeah. Anyway, they can't cast magic anymore, at least nothing advanced. And I know you're good at healing, and I've heard that you might be able to fix that problem.
Well, I can fix anything, but I can't guarantee it'll go back to the way it was before. And she'd need to be strong enough to withstand me.
Ugh,
You think she can take it?
I've gotten 2 people who've said something like that. Ugh. Do you have like
You have to be
something?
careful, Andre. The people here, and me specifically, are all quite potent at what we do.
Yeah, I just thought
I'm
maybe.
happy to help. I'm happy to help, Andre, but you have to understand, I could make it worse.
Yeah, that's the problem. I just
If you
thought
think you're
maybe
strong
if you're
enough-
all so strong that this would be like a no strings attached kind of thing.
That's not really how it is. Think of it more like she's a cup of water, and I'm a bath. You need to pour the bath into the cup. But if you spill it, then the cup changes. So you have to be very careful.
Is there nothing that could potentially protect her? Like you have the feathers in your hair, they subdue your power a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's how this would be possible. We could do it by... How strong is your friend? Tell me about her.
From what I remember, they got up to 4th tier in casting.
4th tier, so she's an apprentice still? Well, no, that's usually on the more powerful side for mortals. She kind of, scratches at her chin for a moment, tilting her head. As it is, I could try, and it would depend on, I think, her will. If you wanted to be more certain, there's a few items we could use. If we had one more of these feathers, I could guarantee it, but it would take a little bit of time. Or, if we had something else, we could use to divert the overflowing power, too. Then she should be fine no matter what.
I just take some of that diverted stuff then? Does it have to be an item?
Yes, we will need to focus it. Typically a crystal would be good for this. She kind of tilts her head in thought. Everything I have in my inventory is already pretty much packed with magic, so that won't work. Can't put more in there. You don't happen to have a blank crystal on you, do you?
Have a lantern, a pearl.
You see Rayla kind of like rummage in her pockets a little bit, and she pulls out like a little like pinkish crystal. I have this one from back home.
She looks at you, Rayla, kind of holding out her hand to pick it up. A silent question in her eyes.
She gives it to Dorothy.
She picks it up and inspects it closely, bringing it to only a few inches from her eyes. It's odd. That'll do. That'll work. You say you have this from back home.
It's from the good old cave of the Thunderskin.
You do know what that name means, right?
You said it was an hour, right?
Yeah. An hour of forge and heart, and most likely responsible for what we talked about, too.
I think I know that much, yeah.
Okay. I can use this, yeah. And I'll even give you the crystal, free of charge. Isn't that just a good deal?
Yes.
Turn to you, Andre.
As
The
long-
look of an apprentice saleswoman on her face.
It is, given, I mean, I trust that my friend has strong enough will for it. It's just, I'd rather not win the bet by killing them on accident.
Well, even if you do kill her, I could bring her back. It would be harder for her soul. It'd be a little bit traumatizing. She'd be okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go through another court system.
Don't kill your friend. Don't do that.
Yes, that's what I'm trying. Thank you for helping me, by the way.
Do you mean that genuinely, or are you being
Yes!
sarcastic?
What is...
Oh,
Zark,
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't have a crystal. I have a crowbar.
Oh, I think I also have one of those.
Okay. Guess
I'm not
another...
surprised. I'm not surprised you break into houses, Andre.
Hey,
Tough.
I
You
haven't-
were the type.
broken into a house in a while.
Huh?
I don't think so. Pretty sure, right? Yeah, we haven't broken in anywhere.
Does it count if it's your own house?
I think technically it's not mine anymore, so it wasn't locked though. It's more like trespassing. Anyway, now I gotta figure out how to get her into the castle, I guess, or even get an audience without getting my head cut off again.
Oh, I could just go get her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She begins to take out the dagger.
Wait. I don't
Hmm?
know if bringing her here is a good idea.
I could bring her to my room,
I'll take it.
right? Besides, it's always so much easier to kidnap people.
Okay.
You guys want to come with?
No, I don't want to kidnap. It's not good if I'm there.
Why not?
Uh,
It's fine.
No, I just got pardoned.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, but she probably would feel a little. Well, she'll feel better after she sees you, so you don't have to go necessarily.
Are you sure she really wants this?
To be healed?
It sounds like you're playing something in her back. There's a lot more risk involved in this. If she doesn't want the cure we would give her.
Right, that's true. I don't think it's that she doesn't want it. I'm just afraid of having to explain all of this, you know?
Well, you'll have to explain some of it.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna hide anything at this point. I can't really, hear something about her arms being messed up and then, bring some mysterious woman to her and say, oh, she can heal you, and then just act like it's all fine. But I think it's hilarious if I do it at least 2 days after she said it.
It's a shame you say that's not the plan you want to go for, because that's exactly the plan I would have gone for.
I mean...
You don't have to explain to her what this place is. She won't even see it.
I'll explain what I can without giving myself another target from whatever shadow assassins you plan to send. Or just you reduce me to ashes or something. I don't know.
It's okay. I won't send assassins after your loved one. That would be mean.
No, not after my loved
Won't
ones,
let
after
that.
me.
Oh, after you? Yeah, maybe I would.
I don't know if that's a maybe.
We haven't had someone chase us in a while. That would be exciting.
Why would you say that? Why?
I'm sorry.
If you want. The Elite
No,
Destruction Squad
no.
has come back from their assignment.
No, I'd rather not.
The Protectorate.
I'd rather not.
Flair was quite disappointed. Apparently he said there was no one strong enough to really be interesting there.
I see.
I'm sure you'd put up more of a fight. Maybe.
I'd rather not fight them.
Why not?
That's 4 or 5 people?
That's 4 wizards.
Yes. Even worse.
That would be a challenge.
Yeah, they're just wizards. You can take them on.
Just... I'd rather not fight them, please.
The Rasha gives you a look, Rayla. You can tell she's clearly, egging Andre on. Just playing a little bit with him.
Marla doesn't say anything to that. She knows.
Oh. She looks back at Andre. Well, anyway, so we can go get her. You explain to her the rough situation. Bring her back. We do the thing. And that'll be it. How does that sound to you?
That works for me.
Okay.
I'm just afraid she's in like a public place, you know?
Well, that's okay. I can be discreet. Use how high. Oh, actually, you weren't there for that, were you? If only Mavis was here. What's our Thrawnus doing? Getting his hands and everything? Ah.
Just to cover my own tracks, you know what? Actually, no, that's a bad idea. I can't think of anyone else. I need a person, that I've seen recently.
You've seen for what?
Disguise. There's a couple people that immediately came to mind that I don't think is a good idea. See, I'm gonna roll because I'm thinking of like the last couple people that he's seen, and one of them is Rayla's sister, which I think would be funny, but I don't know if Andre would do that. So I'm gonna just
Right? That would be
just
kinda
disguise
fun.
self, just to be like, because he can't say anything because it doesn't disguise his voice. So it's like, who else has he met recently that it wouldn't be weird? Because he can't turn into either Mavis or Rayla. Darasha would be weird.
Wait, couldn't you turn into Mavis?
He could, but like I don't think that's good.
Why?
I don't think, because if we are seen in public, it would be weird. To like, you know, it would kind of raise some eyebrows. I thought about having him turn into Rayla, but it's like that would just be double implicating her, which would be messed up. So
It would be
You're
a statement, though. Imagine
Mavis
if-
Rayla 4.
Rayla 4. Who's Rayla 3?
I don't know. Was it their third? I don't remember.
I don't think there was a third. No, it's only Rayla 2.
Yeah, you would be Rayla 3.
I don't think I want to do that.
Rayla wouldn't be upset if you did that, though. She would be like, it's okay.
I don't think Andre would think that though. How can I not think of anyone we've seen that I'm like, oh, that could be bad in the future? It's like who?
Who should we implicate? Who would be someone fun to implicate?
You should get the queen in on the action.
Wait. What was what did that person look like before they changed into the giant fox? Actually, that's probably a bad idea. I shouldn't get eyes on
Are
them.
you sure you want to fuck with her?
Yeah, it's
bro?
like crap. I don't.
She turned into a 50-foot tall wolf. I mean, fox. Is she really the one you want to pin something on? Consider, really.
Who have we met? Like I'm trying to like find someone.
Bro, you've met a lot of people.
Okay, that one of those elf guys in the thieves that thief like the thieves den in I forgot the name of the place. Crap.
New Orne 50 sessions ago? That's the only people you can think of.
That's the only people I can think of that aren't near here that like wouldn't like if they were there, it's like they can't get charged because it's like I was halfway across the continent. So it's like if it's some thieves, you know.
Or, like,
Like
do you remember like that group of like, I don't know, like, do you remember the group of like racist people? You could do someone from there.
You mean the dwarves?
Yeah, the dwarves.
I don't want to change it to them.
Why?
That's weird.
Okay, my bad.
You know, actually, I probably can't change into oh, I forgot how to say his name. What? Oh, I had it in my notes somewhere.
You mean Kritruk?
No. It was Hold on, I gotta try to find it.
Oh, I think. Do you mean the Hunter?
No. Bodmon.
Don't do Bodmon, no!
What?
I don't think you could because he doesn't have the same
Yeah.
basic arrangement of limbs as you.
Bodmon's a good man. Don't implicate him in anything.
But these
What-
people
what
are
about
like
the-
on.
What about the tired Ganassi woman? he
Yeah,
had
'cause
that
it's like,
that
they
was
are-
always angry.
They are on the opposite side of the continent. Like
There's no way they'll find out.
who else could we do?
Are you allowed to turn into people who are dead right now? Is that okay? Wait, who was that guy? The one that was also with them,
Oh, you mean Samson?
Samson.
Yeah. You got Tida, you've got Samson, you've got Bodmon.
I guess.
I love
Samson's a bit
Bodmon.
fucked up because you did kill him.
Yeah,
That's so fucked.
that was one of
Holy
the
shit.
features I had before. Well, it wasn't when I killed someone; it was when I reduced them to 0 hit points. I could turn into them. But
Mhm.
you know what? What was that Dragonborn that was murdered? I'll turn into him.
Dragon.
The
The
Murdered
Dragonborn that we found
Dragonborn?
murdered way
Fucking
back.
kidding me, Double? That's from so long ago.
Yeah, but it's like there's no one to implicate anyone.
You
Why
sure?
him instead of the racist people?
Actually,
What's wrong?
does it have to be someone? Can it just be?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be someone. You can just
Oh,
decide.
I'm so stupid. I thought I had to
Yeah.
be someone.
Also, like, are you really sure turning into a dragonborn in Bethende is a good idea?
Fine.
Consider,
On
really.
a racist?
Yeah, they're really racist. They're the
Oh
most
man.
racist people in the world.
Oh man.
Like, if you know that one character from your backstory, Yash, like the big boy one.
Yeah.
If that one just came like in here, he would be shot on sight.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a reason Squeeze Bear got the fuck out.
For Squeeze Bear.
Yeah, Squeeze Bear would have been shot.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna make himself look like an elven man with no discernible like standout features. Just kind of like
The most basic man on the planet.
yeah.
Oh my
Since
God.
Andre's been around a lot of elves, he's just going to take like the average of like people he's seen. Like, do you know how when you kind of see when you're in like you worked retail? Do you know how when you start like seeing someone and you're like they kind of look similar to someone that's been in here before? So it's kind of like that. He's just gonna put it all together into just whatever.
The generic elf
Yeah,
man.
the most generic elf person he can think of.
Mm-hmm. What's your name? Like Ada Silverbottom?
That's pretty good.
Okay. Huh. Well, that should fool someone that doesn't look too closely. What about you, Rayla? You gonna switch?
Oh, should I?
I don't know. I think it dress suits you.
Oh yeah. Can I? Does it work the same way with you? You magically got out of your dress. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can. You can dismiss it. So just kind of focus a little bit on it, and poof, and you'll be back in your normal clothes.
Can I describe this however I want, Rama?
Yes.
Fuck you. Okay. Yeah, you see Rayla kind of close her eyes a little bit, and then as she's doing that, like you see her like stretch out her arm as like the dress disappears and gets like replaced slowly with like the metallic and like of her armor and like the blue of her clothes, and like she stretches out like the rest of her like her other arm as well. She does like a little twirl, and as she's doing that, like it's like gold particle effects as her dress dissipates and gets replaced with her armor.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, as much as I like the dress, this is much more comfortable.
Show off.
But what?
Mm-hmm. You heard me.
I don't think that's fair.
It's not.
Showmanship is
No.
important, Rayla. You don't have to deny it. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. First rule: don't care what anyone else thinks.
That would be the first rule, wouldn't it? Well, the both of you are ready. Are we good to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, Andre, you're gonna have to tell me a bit more about this friend of yours.
Like psychologically, or?
I mean, where to find her?
Oh, well,
You can tell me. You can tell me about her favorite dessert if you want, though. You can bring her a gift.
no.
Would it be pudding?
Ooh, pudding is good. I'm partial to a nice strawberry shortcake myself.
Ooh, I should make you something sometime.
Oh, you totally should.
It would be, well, the biggest standout thing is, her arms are bandaged.
Okay.
Typically,
So should I look for anyone with bandaged arms?
I'm getting there.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
She currently, I believe she resides in the Ralathon Castle.
Okay, that's more specific. That's a good start.
She's the Archmage.
Are there any such Archmage quarters over there?
Yes.
Right.
Knowing her, she could be passed out in there for all I know.
We'll find out. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna open the portal in a special way. That's gonna let us go anywhere. But you're gonna have to focus on where we're going. Alright? Team effort.
Okay.
Now then, come with me. And she begins to lead you back from from the place where you're at in the waiting room back to the door that leads to her room. I assume the both of you follow?
Yes.
Alright. A few moments pass, and you arrive at the door. And she takes out her dagger, and you see her start to inscribe some things on the door. The things don't seem to be really carved in there. It's just like purple light that's kind of just being made there. And she begins to engraph some sigils. Oh, you probably want to look away for this part. It could get dangerous for you.
Like, look away? Sure.
Raylan
I
will
assume
also
the
look
both of
away.
you... Sorry, can you repeat that?
He'll also look away in solidarity.
Alright. Both of you look away, and she does something else with the door. You hear a click. And a few moments, you hear the sound of, it seems almost, vapor dissipating. Here we go. Alright, Andre, come here and touch me.
Yeah. Sure. He just like puts like one finger on her shoulder.
As you do, make a charisma saving throw, please.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
I'd allow a constitution as well.
I'll take charisma. Ooh, that was almost a natural one. Whew, okay, 27.
27, much better. As you touch Darasha, you feel immediately a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more life in you, and you feel a force making its way into you, trying to crack a smile on your lips, instill a rhythm in your fingers. You push it away without too much trouble. As you touch her, the portal ahead of you opens. The door itself splits open wide, both sides, one going to the left and the other to the right, leaving passage as they slide away. And Darasha steps forward, disappearing first into the portal.
He's gonna follow.
Rayla, you're kind of
Rayla.
just left behind. Do you? I assume you follow?
Oh yeah, she'll follow.
And so all of you go through the purple stars, as you've done so many times. And Andre, you find yourself navigating a world that you are familiar with. You're above the castle, or rather your soul is, your light body, your whatever. And you can feel presences inside, magics, souls, auras. Many of them discern themselves to you as being of fairly little importance. Some of them seem a little bit more intense. Inside, you can make out a rather angry one. You can make out a more conniving one. You can make out a suppressed one, a proud one. And you can make out a focused one. The focused one you recognize pretty quickly as Kana's. She is indeed in her quarters.
Okay, that makes this easy. Going to head over that way. Is he like flying?
You're not really like there. You're kind of just hovering. Your body itself isn't there.
Okay,
You're kind of just a soul construct, if you will.
got it. He
So I
will-
assume you approach.
Yeah.
That's what you said? Okay. You approach a little bit, making your way to the window. And there she is. Mage Hand is working away, scribbling something down, as her own hands are very much occupied with all the bandages she's got.
It's gonna just try to go inside.
You try and go inside, and where do you do that? How?
I guess he's just going to avoid freaking her out. He's not going to appear beside her. He's going to appear on the, like, near the entrance, like, at the entrance, like, right in front of it.
Mm-hmm. So you go, like, through the wall and towards the entrance, looping back around her?
Like, he just wants to be in the room, but not, like, right behind her.
I see. Oh, you do that. You enter, passing by the window's threshold, and making your way to the door. Just a little bit to the side.
And he's gonna just... I guess he's gonna just try to manifest himself. He's like, I don't know how to...
You... How? How do you try and manifest
He's
yourself?
just gonna, like, be like, okay, he's just trying to, like, force... He's just, like, mentally being, like... He's, like, imagining, like, himself just, like, pulling himself together in a way. Where he's like, I'm not sure how this works, because he's like, maybe I can, like, try to pull my body from somewhere that I don't know where it is,
You try and focus your energy together, and make an Arcana check.
Ooh, 17.
17 isn't bad. You realize what's missing. You need an entryway. You need a door to go through. For this power of yours and the teleportation to take place.
Okay.
You know of many ways to create doors, and you can see plenty of them surrounding you.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, maybe I have to do a door, but I was like, nah, maybe that's not it. So he's just gonna try to use the entrance door then?
You go and do that. As you go and enter, you pull open the door, and from it, you, Darasha, and Rayla step forward.
Yeah, and since she's alone, he's gonna drop the disguise self. Just be like, okay, this would just be weird.
She turns to you as you all enter. The door closes behind, with no indication of any magic having happened, at least not to her.
Okay,
And
I know how this looks.
she looks to you, surprised, even before you drop the disguised self, after which she's even more surprised. Like, what are you?
That bet we had, he's just like pointing, he's like points behind him, he's like, wait, where is she? Oh, here. She's,
Darasha steps forward a little bit, bending down her arms at her back, and just waving a little bit. Hi.
It's a lot to explain, and I'd be happy to later, but right now, probably not the best time, but I just wanted to get this, done. It's, though I will warn you, this is dangerous.
Andre, you might want to explain what you're trying to do here, like, actually.
Your spell casting, should get you back up and running.
Okay, there's a lot to take in here. How did you even get here? Who is this woman?
Well, first off, magic. Second, this is Darasha.
No, not magic. How did you get inside the castle? Like, I would have known if you just entered through the entrance. Did you just fly in? No, someone would have spotted you.
Kind
How
of.
did you do that?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't quite fully understand how it works either.
Oh, that's okay. I can explain to her. We came here from another world. We teleported here from another plane, and we're gonna kidnap you, essentially.
No, that's not. It's not kidnapping. It's just need a place to do it if you're willing. This isn't forceful.
Anna looks back at you, Andre. She seems unsure, but tempted.
This is the best I got. Now, it's effective, but listen, It's weird, and I understand. It's a lot. But I wouldn't do this without a reason.
Uh-huh. And, well, two things. Where would you be taking me? And you said this could be dangerous. How so?
Well, just taking you to that said other plane for a moment, just, wait, do we have to be there? It's probably gonna be really bright, and it's just a lot of commotion.
It's a lot easier to do it there. Harder to drop people into the sea from, well, anywhere else.
What?
Oh, don't worry about it yet.
Why? You can't just not tell me this beforehand. Now I
Don't
look
worry
like an
about it.
idiot.
That's okay.
No, it's not.
It is.
I died!
You're not the first. You're not going to be the last. Stop
Ugh.
making such a big deal about this. She turns to you, Rayla. Does he always bring up that he dies? Is that something he does? Oh, I assume Yash isn't there.
Sorry, what did you say?
Darasha has turned to you. After exchange with Andre. Does he always bring up that he's died? Is that his thing?
That's not his thing. It's a really recent topic. Be nice to him about it.
Oh, okay.
Don't
I'm
treat
sorry,
me like
Andre,
a-
that
no,
you died.
it's-
You'll get used to it. Don't worry.
It's okay. I don't want to. Okay.
It's
Okay.
gonna happen again.
Yes, I know. Eventually, at some point.
At least once.
Oh.
Yes.
Probably twice.
It will be twice. Oh, I'm getting off track. Okay, it's dangerous because, powerful magic. It, at least in my understanding, always kind of has a catch. But we have a way to circumvent that with more magic shenanigans and a crystal.
You're not selling this too nicely.
How? I don't research this. How about you say it then? If you're so intelligent.
Okay, I'm not that intelligent. I just mean it sounds really scary with the way you're putting it.
Well, I mean, it is, right?
It's not. You should trust Darasha. She knows what she's doing, but it's also it is a dangerous thing to do.
It has its risks. Funneling a lot of magic into... What was your analogy earlier? A cup and then a bath. You just can't really spill it.
Mm-hmm.
And the gem would be more like kind of like if you put a pan under that cup, I guess, if working with your analogy.
That's a good comparison. The pan will catch the overflow, and that way the cup will be okay.
See? There. Does that work?
Like pans and cups.
As an analogy.
Yeah.
Kaya
you
looks
would
at
be
you
the
clearly confused. She doesn't appear to be completely opposed to the idea, but she certainly needs to understand a little bit more about it before going through with it.
Okay.
She looks at you, Andre, taking a bit of a step forward, her mage hand dissipating. So you say this woman is a powerful caster?
Yes. You cast spells.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I just punch people.
Uh-huh.
You punch people?
It's very effective. A lot of problems can be punched into submission. You just need to punch hard enough,
Maybe we should try that.
right? I'm telling you, you just need to punch strong enough.
Yes, she is a powerful caster.
Hana turns back to you, Andre. Having heard the thing about punching people.
I know it's weird, but that's kind of how things go when you... I mean, like, look. He kind of, like, points at her. Like, we got in here. Isn't that something, right?
It is something. You say you've teleported from another plane.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I just kind of use it.
Usually you need big rituals for that, Andre.
Yes.
Really big rituals.
Or an object, in my case.
What?
Yeah, I have a... See, this is what I mean by the explanation for... Okay, this doesn't matter right now. It's more of just, okay, she is an incredibly powerful caster, okay? Now, I know it doesn't look like it, or she doesn't act like it, but she is.
If you want me to prove it, I could. This
I
castle doesn't look too sturdy. I could probably topple it if I tried.
see. No, it's okay. How do I explain this? Actually, I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that from the Colosseum.
Anna narrows her eyes at you, Andre. Thinking. She gets closer to you, and you feel the pat of her mage hand against your shoulder. Yeah, okay, let's just go. I'll trust you.
Yeah, thank you. See, my next idea was gonna be mortally wounding myself and let her, but that doesn't sound like a good idea in hindsight.
That sounds like precisely what you've been trying to avoid for a long time.
Yeah, but I didn't know how else to I just really wanted to win, okay? And also get your passion of casting back.
The last one would be nice.
Yeah, but it was just, you added competition to it, which really... Can we just go back?
I don't know. I have a concoction here. It's sea urchins and slugs. Apparently the slugs have healing properties.
God,
Would you like to try some? It's delicious.
no.
She says, her eyes welling up a little bit with tears.
No, you don't have to do this anymore.
Okay.
I hope. Can we go back, please?
She turns to Darasha. Well, you are the powerful mage. You're Rayla, right? She turns to you.
Oh, yeah, I am. We've met.
Yeah. Do you have a reason to be here and not your other friend? Are you gonna do the right, or... I thought you were more of a fighter type than a caster.
I don't think I'm participating in this. I'm just kind of here to provide any help I can if I can help.
Our other friend is indisposed.
She turns to you, Andre.
Yeah, she'll...
Andre, I'm not going to lie to you. This seems incredibly scuffed.
I know. I didn't plan it.
It's been 2 days. Have you really thought this through?
This is the best resource I have access to. And I think it's effective from what I've seen. It's more just, I didn't really consider explaining it much. Just in my head, I just thought I would have gotten like an item or something, but it didn't turn out that way. There were a lot of caveats, which I'm getting really sick of, but I think I'm gonna have to deal with a lot more.
Live with those. Yes.
Yeah.
Narasha pipes up.
Thanks.
Don't worry, Miss Andre's friend. If things turn bad, I can just kill you and bring you back.
Okay, that's like a threat.
I'm gonna be resurrecting her.
I know, but it's still, I don't think people want to die.
What would you know about that? Kana looks at Narasha in disbelief. Who are you? Oh, my name's Narasha. You could say I'm good at dancing.
That's putting it lightly, but yes. It's the same idea with how you do that. He kind of like waves his arms around for your magic, right?
Yeah.
It's essentially that.
Give me just a moment. She turns back around, and the mage hand rummages through a crate underneath her desk. She pulls out a stack of papers, searching through a manila folder. From it, she takes out a small stack, maybe 10 pages. You can read on the first page that it's her will. The mage hand flips through most of the pages, picks up a pen, and adds a little something at the end. I could probably read it from, if you tried, you'd have to move a little bit closer though.
He's gonna just be like, trying to peek at it.
Are you trying to be sneaky?
No.
Alright, you go and peek at it. You can see she's heading at the end. By the way, if I die, Andre did it. It's some woman named Arasha that dances and punches people.
Wow. Okay, I guess I deserve it.
She had the smiley face at the end.
That doesn't make it better.
Well, let's go. Should I be
Please.
bringing anything or? Oh no, you'll be okay as you are. Well, you won't need the bandages though. Here, let's just get rid of these. The Rasha kind of steps forward quickly and pulls on the bandages, just unfurling them. There were a lot of bandages. You can see that Kana's hands are almost pink, just from the sheer pressure of always having bandages. There we go. Do you have a swimsuit you like, or anything like that? Or... Not now. Alright, well, let's go.
Wait, why is there a swim? I don't have swimming clothes.
Oh, you won't
Do
need to
we-
swim. I mean, I could... Actually, yeah, you will need to swim.
What do you mean I need to swim? Why am I involved?
No, you just given me a good idea. So,
What?
that's good.
Fine.
The Rasha takes the key from her pocket once more and opens a portal, this time glowing with purple magic, not using the door. She makes a motion, stepping to the side. After you.
He's gonna go on. Ugh.
What about you, Rayla?
Oh yeah, she'll follow after.
Kana steps hesitantly, and you all find yourself in the purple world once more. To you, it seems rather mundane, but to Kana, it's her first time, and it's quite shocking. You can see that her own light body is somewhat different from yours, rather than having such an emphasis on, well, edge and heart or worms. It seems her own burns almost like an artist's flame. Splotches of color, vibrant hues of orange, yellow, red, all melting into one, shifting ever more, like whiskey. And it's not full yet. Not even close to. The orange liquid seems to seep at about the level of her waist. Well over half of it is still untouched. That only fourth tier and you're already like this. If you try hard enough, you could reach up to 7, I think.
That's a compliment.
Do you mean 7th tier? Yeah, for spells. You know, the wooshies? She kind of makes a gesture of sparkles from her fingers.
She's
I thought it stopped at 6. Oh no, they go all the way up to 10.
again. That's the explanation I owe you.
Yeah, you're gonna need to have a good explanation. And a better whiskey.
I don't have money, so
I'm sure you had some hidden away somewhere.
he looks at Rayla.
We have something we need to talk about.
What do you mean?
We can talk about it after.
What do you mean after? What happened? Fine. No. One at a time.
If you need a good whiskey, you could borrow something from Goldblood's collection.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Why not?
I don't. He rubs me the wrong way.
He wouldn't poison his own liquor.
I feel like he would drink poison, though.
Oh, definitely. He's got a ring for that, you know?
Continue.
You make your way through the portal and emerge. You're back on the cliff that Rilla, you yourself saw at the very beginning of this session. The air is fresh, crisp, it's pleasant. The birds are chirping, you find yourself on the cliff, flowers at your back, and the seas below you. And here we are. As you all get there, Kana's looking around. She seems astounded. Wow, you really weren't lying. This is somewhere else. How did you even... She looks at you, Andre. A lot of questions in her eyes. She seems delighted.
There's a whole other world out there. Twice as big, and twice as dangerous. Maybe even more so.
Definitely even more so. So, for our plan today, I'm going to perform a bit of a ritual with you. We're gonna do a bit of a dance. You're gonna be okay. And you're gonna feel very alive for a moment. The important thing that you're gonna need to focus on is yourself, your will, and what you want to come back to. If you don't do that, you'll be taken in with the dance, and you'll be forever changed. So you really want to be careful there. Crystal here is to help you with that. The first time your concentration is going to slip, it's going to go in there. The overflowing magic that would have changed you, whoosh, in it. It'll make a neat magic item that'll be able to be used. Before we begin, I do need to do a little bit of setuping. So if you don't mind, she takes out the snake's dagger once more and begins to carve some glyphs in the ground. It'll only take me a few minutes. She begins to get to work. Do either of you say or do anything?
I know it's a lot, but this is the best I could get you.
I see. And this dance is supposed to cure me.
It's kind of how they channel stuff, I think. There are some concepts out there that, and I guess the world kind of follows. To oversimplify, dancing is kind of a big part of that.
I see.
See Rayla nodding along.
If he could emote, he would flash a look.
So are you telling me the way you express magic truly is through dance? And that the way I express magic is through only the movements of my hand, which is why it's considered a dance. And that's why it's weak, at least to this person.
I guess that could be part of it. I mean, you can express magic through different ways. I used music. I don't really know how, but it just kind of worked.
And does that mean, Rail, are you saying you're a dancer as well?
I don't. I
She dances.
I dance. I can dance.
Eh.
You can hear Darasha pipe up from ahead of you. Careful, Andre. She could lay you out on the floor.
She could.
I would never do that.
But she couldn't beat me in a dance competition unless she got some weird magic thing to possess her to do it.
How do you know that's not me?
I think that's cheating. I've never seen you dance, and...
Well, why would I just dance? We're usually in life and death situations.
If you can dance, you would. At any time.
That's not true. There's a lot of things I don't do because I'm scared to.
Why? I've
What do
seen
you
you
mean
kill,
die?
like, I've seen you puncture an arrow through stone.
I'm moderately good at fighting, yes.
Don't say that. You made an ogre disappear. How do you even do that?
That one was in the books for a while. That one was interesting, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. Full of surprises.
But yeah, I can do the whole magic dancing thing. Kinda.
Oh, okay.
I can't. Unless something makes me.
She looks at you, Andre, giving you kind of an elbow. What the fuck have you been doing this time?
I don't know.
Girl disappears.
That's just a thing she can do. Like, that was before we got really involved with this stuff. She scares me. I'm okay at things. I've got some new stuff, but I don't really know how to use it yet, so working on that.
By the way, Andre's outfit right now, is it his V-neck or is it like his normal outfit?
I guess. No, it'd probably be the V-neck.
He changed?
Yeah, I mean, can you just magically put it on?
For this time.
Yeah, I was like, if that was like, I thought it was like that's how it worked when you reached into the thing. It just kind of put it on you.
Nah, you put it on yourself, or you have it magically put on you. Both work.
Okay.
Your disguised self is only an illusion on top of your clothes, so that can stay.
Yeah.
But if like you take off these clothes, well, they're gone.
I think he's just gonna keep the magic one then, just because he's like, I'll try it.
Okay. I've been meaning to ask about that. What's going on with this? And she gestures, kind of following along the trace of one of the tattoos on your chest. Not touching it though.
That's the new thing I talked about. Last fight kind of opened my eyes. I needed something to not die. I mean, or to keep up.
So
You did really well in the last fight. I don't know why you're being so down on
I
yourself
was
about
out
it.
for 2 days after that.
Yeah, because you also got murdered before it.
I don't think that was the only thing.
Okay.
That's another can of worms I don't know if we should.
Can of worms? Oh, that was inappropriate.
I didn't think about that, but now that you brought it up, sure, let's just talk about all of it now.
I didn't.
See? I'm not trying to be insensitive.
I'm not trying. I didn't think you were trying to be insensitive. It was just a joke.
Was it?
I think I was being insensitive by bringing it up. Anyway, answer Connor's questions.
What was I'm sorry.
you keep interesting company, Andre.
Yeah. They're good people.
So you die, and you got yourself inscribed with a right on your skin to compensate for that. Is that
Not exactly. I mean, me
recognize this
dying.
language? She's kind of squinting, looking closely at the finer details of the tattoo on your chest, trying to make out what the lettering means. I don't recognize this language.
It's
is that?
it's old, very old, but I can't talk much about it.
Why not?
I'll be murdered.
By me?
Mm-hmm.
And you asked. Yeah, okay.
I made a pact, and that's it.
I see. A lot to think about. I'll get back to you on that, Andre.
Yeah.
Get back to you on that. So, no, that's not even worth asking. She looks to you, Aurelia, and she begins to speak. Then she stops, having considered once more what she was going to say. Yeah.
You go ahead.
No. Please, you.
No, you go ahead.
Please, you spoke first. She gives you a bit of a courtly bow.
Oh, you see, like Rayla kind of look at Andre. I just like it's.
Just one of you. Just one of you. Just one of you. Please. This is gonna go on forever.
But you were gonna. I had nothing to say. I just wanted to know what you were gonna say.
Well, I was just gonna ask what happened? How did you meet Andre? Why are you out there vanishing ogres? Why did you come back, and what's up with this magic person that's going to kill you if you reveal something old?
I kind of met them on accident. I'm not sure why I was there. I think I was just going east. And that's when I ran into them.
Okay.
There was a large minotaur that was also there with us for a bit. We stumbled upon some old...
Andre, a minotaur?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
She looks at you dumbfounded,
I-
yet delighted and curious.
I didn't really know why he was there, but he was, and, well, he wasn't that murderous, so...
Mr. Minotaur was, when he wasn't trying to once in a while eat people, he was really nice.
Yeah, we kind of got him off of that.
Kinda?
Well, he still asked to do so, but as far as we know, he hasn't eaten anyone. But we had like some weird... Did you see the sun exploding? Was it exploding? I don't know. We saw a weird vision when we found
What?
some... Yeah, I actually don't really know much about it either. We saw some weird vision, and, well, I needed something to do, so I followed it. Well, I planned to follow it, and everyone else kind of had nothing else to do. Wow, we really... Is that why we did this?
That's not. I thought it was a concerning event. You just did it because you had nothing to do?
Well, yeah.
Okay. That's so.
Rayla, I'm sorry you had to endure this idiot.
You get that one.
You had nothing better to do.
What else was I gonna do? I was halfway out of my mind, and I guess running? I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Do you know how hard it is to bring up to people, oh, I'm a wanted criminal? I didn't even think I was a wanted criminal for a while, which honestly, I don't know why, but it made it awkward when the wanted post just showed up.
Yeah, she turns to Rayla. So, did you know that the crazy clown person was a wanted criminal that tried to
Chester.
stab a queen?
I didn't know he was wanted for treason. I had a feeling that he probably did something bad. Yeah.
I don't know where you got that idea.
You remember that time I asked if you were a war criminal?
Yes.
I suppose you did do that one time with the fake surrendering thing.
Okay, it was 5 versus like, I don't know, I don't know. I don't remember.
That wasn't really your idea, though, was it? Was it one of your or her schemes?
It's probably Nicole. That seems like her thing. But what was I? You know what? You got this, Rayla.
These are questions. Why did he come back? We were actually gonna come see Kana, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What? Me?
Yeah, we needed help with something, and while I didn't think I deserved to come back, I wanted to try to help these two, or not this one and the other one, with something. I was going to turn myself in and hopefully exchange, even though I guess I didn't really deserve it. I don't know, I didn't have much of a plan, but this was all I had.
I can't believe that. Why didn't you tell us you were planning to turn yourself in the
Because
whole
you were
time?
going to stop me.
Yeah, obviously.
And it wasn't always the plan, but it kind of made more sense as we got closer.
At least it worked out.
Kind of. But our friend has a condition we're trying to work on, and we had no leads into finding it, so we thought we'd... Well, I brought up the suggestion of trying to search here.
Okay, but why me, though? You know this woman who is apparently incredibly powerful. She can just set up teleportation. Seems the long distance just by doing it. Doesn't need a lot of people or insane items or anything like that. Why me?
Well, because you're the smartest person I know.
I'll take that.
Uh,
He kind of looks away.
Like, I know all these other people have this stuff, but they're either super vague or condescending, also psychopathic. Well, kind of. They're weird. But
I take offense to that.
you're weird.
I'll take that.
I'm also
But I'm
weird,
not
though. I can't really...
condescending.
It's kind of a trend. Except for Rayla. Rayla's kind of fine. Maybe that's what makes her weird, though.
I heard apparently that she destroyed one of those bird things that came out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I did do that, yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I did?
Wow.
I got assaulted
What
by a
did you
bird
do?
in the mountains.
That was a really long time ago.
And...
I'm not surprised.
mhm.
I've always been bad with birds.
I don't know why. But, I don't know. It's just... I thought maybe even if you didn't know that you would be able to figure it out. Or at least help them. I kind of plan to die at this point, so... I'm not really sure what to
Oh.
do.
Okay. Well, what is it? Maybe I can help.
Some old elixir. Something called the Elixir Zabuam. I might know where to search something to find it, but... well, I know what to look in, but I don't know where that place is.
Hmm. So, which place would have information on that? That's kind of familiar to me.
From what I was told, it was the previous headquarters of something called the Triple Sisterhood of Naught. Which, I think finding the first headquarters would be difficult, but finding an abandoned one seems even worse.
I've never heard of that.
I haven't
I
even.
have. Andre, come here a moment, won't you?
Yeah. Walks over.
You learned that my good friend Andre.
Huh?
Yeah.
How? Oh, it's the moose, he told me.
She kind of looks at you, judging. Suppose he would know. He's old enough for that.
If you think I did something behind your back, don't worry about
Really
it.
going to do that.
It's like, listen, I did this because the whole worm thing.
It's a bomb. That's a risky lead. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. Good luck with that one. I don't think anyone's actually made that since Zablon herself.
Oh, so it's a person who made it.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't happen to be around.
Unless you have a plan on getting to the moon.
Excuse me?
Oh!
Yeah.
Can we get to the moon?
She blinks at you. Are you seriously considering going to the middle of the stars, where the air is colder than ice?
Well, we don't have many other options right now. Except for finding some headquarters that we don't know where it is, so it's just as...
No, well, even if you did get there, she's imprisoned. Very heavily.
Great. Love
don't.
that.
Yeah. Still, that's better lead than nothing. Maybe she left her note somewhere.
Great. There's always a catch. Do you happen to know where it is?
Oh, I've never really searched on that. I thought it was well, her elixir at least. I thought it was a tail. I guess maybe it is. We'll find out if you succeed.
You happen to know where
If you fail, I
these...
suppose maybe it was just a tail the whole time.
I'm gonna choose to not think about that. You happen to know where this old headquarters is?
The Triple Sisterhood of Nod. Well, their headquarters are in a place like this. She kind of gestures around.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
But the entrance to it, it depends which one. There's 3 Triple Sisterhoods of Nod.
Ugh.
what?
That's why they call it the Triple Sisterhood.
But why?
It's like bunch of. Okay.
It was differences in schisms, in whom they followed and worshipped. That's why there were 3 of them.
Then where's this old headquarters then?
I'm gonna have to try a few ones. The closest one to here is probably... She considers for a moment. It's been a while since I've looked at a map. Tell you what, I'll go speak with Goldblood and get back to you on that.
Thank you.
Got a big old map he's quite proud of. Anyhow, I should be done with the right now. Come here, Kana. Kind of pats the ground next to where she's crouching. Kana does come, and Narasha let me try that again. And Narasha gestures for both you, Andre, and you, Rayla, to kind of step aside a little bit, giving them some breath.
All right.
We'll go back.
You got this. And he puts a hand on Kana's shoulder and he uses Bardic Inspiration.
Hmm.
And then
She
he will
seems
go away.
nervous. She takes a step forward. On the ground, you can see that there's a quadruple circle that's been drawn. Inside of each of the layers are different sigils. Rayla, you recognize some of them. I suppose, Andre would as well, but the significance is more apparent to you. You can see that there's small drawings of pearls. There's inscriptions in a language you can't actually understand. The language it seems like a scrawl almost. It's bold, it's sprawly, and it loops in on itself many times. And they keep going and going and going. You can see that the ground seems to have reddened where it was inscribed, and it seems a little bit wet. The liquid in the earth gleams a little bit of an ancient power. Kana steps forward, entering the circle, but being careful not to disturb it in any way, shape, or form. Darasha herself gets up and gets dusted a little bit. She takes a step forward, and there's a stark contrast between the two. Darasha is much taller than Kana, and she's very much carefree. Her sundress and sunflower hat look very out of place compared to Kana's tight-lipped expression. Darasha holds out her hand, and Kana goes to take it. A moment passes. Silence. The air around the both of them shifts after a moment. Darasha takes the second hand and begins to lead. The two of them begin a slow waltz. The air around them following, the birds chirp, aligning. The clouds high above you merge just somewhat. Moments like this pass. The waltz continues on and on. You can see Kana's arms slowly begin to lose that pink, reddish hue they had. Darasha swiftly passes on the crystal that Rilla you had given her, and presses it tightly against Kana. The two of them begin to elevate through the air. It shifts as they twirl and twirl and twirl. A shower of sparks like broken pearls fall from underneath. Kana's arms continue to regain more of their colors. And here will be the first saving throw she will have to make. DC 10.
You can do it.
That is a 9 with her modifier. She does pass. She continues to grow. The air begins to lighten, and Kana joins in on the dance, rather than simply being led. She's taking a few steps of her own. That doesn't last very long. Darasha presses the crystal closer and begins to lead once more. The two of them grow closer to the ground, stepping over the sea. And the two of them begin to lower, softly. As they touch upon the water's surface, the dance changes, and now it looks almost like Darasha is rhythmically pushing Kana again and again and again. And here is the second saving throw she will have to make. DC 15. That is a 4.
Oof.
As Darasha and her dance, Darasha presses the crystal, and you can see, the both of you, the magical energies from the dance, the waves all around them, forming a ring, amassing inside the crystal. Kana's arms redden once more, taking on its more wounded aspect, as the crystal absorbs the energy, saving her, yet slowing her recovery. Darasha continues to dance. And here is where the dance takes a turn unexpected for those that have not been paying attention. As the both of them begin to fall underneath the waves, Darasha herself stands back up on her knees and pushes hard against Kana's shoulders, against her head, keeping them underground, or rather, underwater. You can see through the waves, through the tides, bubbles of air begin to float after a good few seconds from where Kana's face would be. And here is where she'll have to make her final saving throw. The DC for this one will also be 15. Double, would you like to roll it?
Don't do that to me.
Come on, man, you gotta do it.
Okay, hey, you have inspiration, right?
No, I used it for the Bethrina bit. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Has she used her bardic yet?
She is not.
Yeah, she does have that. Oh boy.
John,
And
you
John,
got
you do
Ooh.
have inspiration because you did do the recap.
Oh, okay.
That's an 8. What's her modifier?
The modifier for this is a +3.
You want my
Roll of
inspiration?
the 11. With your bardic,
Yeah,
you
there's
need to
a-
roll
Yeah.
at least a 4.
Yeah, that's, I don't know if that's a good.
Do you want the inspo?
Probably, yeah, if you would allow it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So I trained my talisman again. Doesn't give bonuses to saving throws, right?
Okay.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Okay, this one was a 14.
14 is much better. She passes with not too much trouble. As she sinks beneath the waves, she drowns. And from the earth, as from the seas, emerge a person renewed as an offering. The both of you can hear Darash's words clearly, in rhyme and tune with the dance of the waves. And as the sister, as the witch, the two drowned, and in the painted river did they awaken. Kana herself finishes to drown. And Darasha's dance ends. As she picks up Kana's limp body and begins to fly upwards, reaching back all the way from the bottom of the cliff. It takes a moment for her to come into sight. As she does, Andre, you see her emerge, Kana's unconscious self in her arms, and she goes to delicately pose her on the ground. Her chest is spasming. It looks like she's trying to breathe, but she can't. She can't. Her arms are pristine. They bear none of that ugly reddish scar you saw on before. None of the burns, the hideous marks. They're gone. Do either of you say or do anything?
Should we do something about the breathing thing?
Darasha looks back up at you, her eyes glistening. They seem so alive. They seem so alive. After a moment, they settle back to what they normally are. It'll only take a few moments. She'll wake up soon. She won't enjoy the experience, but she'll be safe now. Well, cured.
That's kind of how these things go.
Darasha turns to you, Rayla, and holds out the crystal. Inside, you can see that not only is the sea sloshing, you can see the sea is alive. Instead of simply idly moving with the ebb and flow of the crystal, the tide itself moves as it wills. Never again will it stop. Never again will it cease. And you can feel potent magic energy from it. You don't even need to check to be sure. It is hard, at least of the second aspect. Quite potent. Here you go, Rayla. Thank you for the crystal. Without it, I'm pretty sure Andre's friend would have died.
Oh, good.
It's no problem.
Oh, deal's a deal. He flashes the copper medal, or the bronze medal, just, here.
You like flick it to her, or do you just...
Pretty much, yeah, he just kind of flicks it.
Isn't she still carrying Connor?
I thought she set her on the ground.
Oh,
If you want, we can help her along, to wake up a little bit earlier.
That would be nice.
All right, come here, Andre. I'm not sure you have.
Okay. He will get up.
You get closer, and you can see Narasha looking beyond your shoulder. She looks at you, Rayla, and you can see she gives you a quick wink as she does.
you see Rayla like squint her eyes a little bit, but she won't say anything.
Andre, you get up to Narasha, and she extends her hand to you, like she's going for a handshake.
He will take it.
You take it, and you feel so alive, just like before. You succeeded on that saving throw, so don't need to do that again. But life emanates from her, just as air from the wind. It's like they're synonymous. And Andre, it's very important. What you're about to do, you have to do it fully.
Okay.
You cannot have any half measures.
Okay.
Okay. Come with me, Andre.
Uh.
She moves backwards and shows you the sea. The part where the both of them swam, or rather, where she stood while Kana drowned. You see there, where we drowned. That is a remnant of her soul. If you hope for her to wake up soon, you have to take it and bring it back to her.
Okay. This is... Alright, he's gonna start making his way to it.
How?
He starts, like, he's just gonna start swimming.
You jump from the cliff.
If it's all water, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
It's a good, 100 feet, at least.
I think... I jumped from 100 feet into water before? No, I don't remember.
That would kill most people.
Maybe, but Andre's built different.
Andre's cooler, he's hotter, he's better.
Mm-hmm.
No, hold on, let me
He
see
is
if I
quite
got
hot.
something. If I... Okay. If I use Misty Step into the water, would that avoid hitting, the surface tension of it?
Oh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Right, he will do that. Taraja was just like, alright, kill yourself.
That'd be crazy.
She would, honestly. Don't try her.
That's fucking crazy.
You fucked up one too many times, Andre. Kill yourself while I do the job for you. Here's a knife.
Yeah, he will.
So describe to us how you do a nice, dive from 100 feet to land in the precise spot in the water you need to.
He's just gonna take a couple steps back. And then as he kind of bends his knees, he will run forward, and then he'll right when he gets to the edge of the cliff, he'll plant one foot down, right at the edge, and then jump off. If he's this high, yeah, he's gonna do a front flip. Come on.
Hell yeah.
He's just gonna do a flip into it, and right before he hits the water, just to get a bit more distance and also not die. Well, I don't know if he would die, but oh, it's gonna hurt. So he's just gonna Misty Step.
Mm-hmm. That's at least 10d6 damage.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That wouldn't kill Andre, but ooh man, that would hurt.
So you Misty Step directly in the water. Do you want to roll acrobatics for the front flip?
Yes.
Yes.
Watch this. Boom.
Watch
Oh,
this.
actually, not that bad. 23.
Ooh.
Pretty. Describe how you do a cool flip.
He's gonna do I think it's called a corkscrew flip, where you kind of have your legs in the air and you spin.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Or you do a perfectly executed corkscrew flip. Corkscrew? Corkscrew. cliff that would leave a certain acrobat very impressed. And as you do, you get a view behind you, and you see two things of interest. The first thing is Darasha smiling at you, and the second thing is, before you even fallen underneath the level of the cliff, Kana's face as she gets up.
Figures.
And you fall all the way to the river, to the bottom of the ocean, misty stepping to avoid the water. As you're surrounded by nice little fishies that crowd around you,
He's just
asking questions such as, "How delicious are you?" A couple of them try to nibble at you, but none of them have teeth, so it's kind of just pleasant smooches.
He's just gonna sit in the water for a bit, just like, It's like, man, really? He's gonna like look back, just like, is that even? He's like, I probably should have made sure if I sensed anything. He's gonna do it anyway. He's gonna go over there.
Nah, there's nothing. You've been had.
Fine. He's just gonna kind of surface and just float there a second, and then make his way back to shore.
You do so. You swim all the way around to a little spot where you can climb the way all back up the cliff. You are wet and a little bit miserable. Just a little bit. You're very refreshed, though. Rayla, from up top, the Raja turns to you. Hey. I really thought he'd see it coming. I really thought he would.
Andre's very sincere in the things he does.
That's beautiful. I like that. I like that.
I just got this outfit.
Welcome back, Andre. How was your swim?
Okay, refreshing, but also not cool.
She claps her hands, and all of a sudden, you're dry. There you go. Won't be too mean about it. Are you okay, lady? She crouches down next to Kana, who is still she is puking up water right now, holding herself up with her arms. She's not doing so hot. It's a full gallon of water already. It seems like it. And she's still spewing out more. Do either of you do anything?
Yeah, after he's just like, oh, at least I don't look like the cover of one of those books anymore. He's gonna just walk over. Is he just like, yeah, it kind of sucks. He's just gonna pat her on the back. He's gonna hold her. He's gonna hold her hair back.
You do so. You take a hold of her brown hair and just kind of hold it for her as she keeps spewing up water. It takes a good few minutes. Thank you, Andre.
No problem. It's the least I could do after subjecting you to that. But
yeah. You could have warned me you were going to drown me. Her voice is rasp and not under her usual, more pleasant tone.
I didn't. Well, I got the feeling as we were going in maybe that would happen, but I thought it was a bit too ridiculous even for this. But yeah, I'm a little surprised myself, but I'm glad you made it. I wasn't worried at all.
You weren't worried at all.
Mm-mm. He's like trying to hold back some tears. I was confident in your ability to handle it, and I wasn't terrified during that. Hey, really, could you come over here a second? Could you just help her out? I need to. I think I dropped something.
As you say that, she grabs you by the arm, Andre, hoisting herself up as she does so. Come here. And she gives you a nice warm hug, pulling you in forcefully.
He will return it. He's not sobbing, but he's tearing up.
You hear a light flick from behind you. Thank you, Andre.
It's the least I could do. Plus, I always got your back.
And I'll have yours. Well, for everything that doesn't involve Yeva.
Yeah.
She's really still planning to kill you, you know?
I guess I was hoping maybe the kill on sight wasn't a thing, but fair enough.
Well, it's not on site anymore. She's waiting for you to give her a reason.
Yeah,
An excuse.
I do need to speak with her, don't I?
We do need to go there.
Oh, good luck. I'll do my best to help you.
If that offers up, I know this is probably not the best time, but would perhaps I get my house back?
She looks at you. She looks a little bit surprised by the question. That's really not my. I can ask.
You know, it doesn't even have to be me. You could own it if I could just crash there. Yeah, it's kind of the only thing my parents left me.
I'll see. Maybe I can buy it back for you.
That would be nice. We also have
not
some weird
exactly-
magic stuff in there that it probably wouldn't be good if someone found it.
What?
It would just be hard to explain. Like right now, it would be hard to explain. Like it's not evil, but
You have a lot of explaining to do, mister.
it kind of happened in this.
Pokes at your chest.
Yeah, it was in the heat of the moment.
What kind of magics have you been doing?
It wasn't really me. I was just the ingredient. Man, I'm not good at this.
She turns back to you, Rayla. Does that make any more sense to you?
Oh no, it doesn't. He just does things like that and
It
pretend
was
it's
just
okay.
my blood.
That sounds so good, Andre.
Yeah. I'll shut up.
Oh, so that's what I was feeling. Oh. Narasha speaks behind you. Well, I'm glad that everyone's okay. And, Andre, you can get this back. She flicks the copper back to you.
What?
I'd rather have a favor from you than a copper.
Wait. I didn't know this is how this worked.
She gives you a full, teethy smile.
Hold on. Wait.
I'm so happy for you. Good work, Miss Mage. Now keep working hard, and maybe one day you'll be able to drown people too. Right. So how do I leave here? You don't. Unless I make you leave. So, you can come with me if you want. Give me just a few moments, though. I need to erase some things. And she starts kind of kicking at the dirt where she made those circles. Right. Andre, you've never explained who the hell is this person.
I
Gotta whisper that to you.
All I know is that they are named Darasha and that they can do this. I don't know where they're from or why, but that's just the reality of it.
Would you like to roll deception?
Wait, is that
I
deception?
think Andre means that.
He knows more than that.
Well, he knows more, but he's just like,
You said all I know is.
okay.
I feel like that's like a
fair-
semantic lie.
Yeah, it's from like he's just saying like all I know for like sure is that they are this powerful person. It's more implying that like I will explain all of what I know later because now is probably not the time.
You can roll persuasion to try and convey that instead, because I feel like leaving out the detail of her being the leader of the Illuminati.
Yeah,
is
that was
somewhat important.
I was gonna save that for later. Oh, 25.
Ooh.
Good. Right. We'll talk about that later. For now, I do want to know, though. She goes and steps forward. moving past Narasha and stepping to the cliffs. As she holds out her hands, she gestures them dramatically. And she casts Fireball, an explosion ahead of her. And she does it again.
Oh,
And again.
little warning.
She goes and focuses magic on herself. You can feel it changing, morphing her. As she casts Polymorph on herself, transforming into a majestic giant eagle with a long streak of golden feathers sprinkled in between the auburn brown plumage on a white backdrop. The eagle begins to soar high in the sky, majestic and overpowering, as an eagle should be.
She can do that?
Isn't she your? Don't you know how she?
I
What she
didn't know
does?
she could do that.
We fought her. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She flies, and even morphed, you can understand the emotion on her face. She's happy. She's gonna stay up there for a good long while. You guys there do anything?
Man. I am exhausted somehow.
It's been a long couple of days.
Oh, and it's not over, huh?
When is it ever over when it comes to us?
You got a point.
But it is nice. I feel like in general, we've been having a nice little break. I almost feel guilty about it.
I feel like we wouldn't really be the same if we didn't.
Like we'd go crazy if we didn't take a break.
Probably. Take it from me. Did you know I was just gonna be jumping in there?
Wait, what do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Well, I saw you jump in there, so I knew you were going to jump in.
Okay.
But I did have a feeling it was a lie. Yeah.
Got it.
But I didn't fully know, so I didn't do anything to stop you, because I did. What if I don't know how any of this works either.
Fair enough. What was the
I
thing you
just
wanted
danced
to
and
talk
things.
about?
Oh, what thing?
The thing you mentioned earlier. Is it something that we needed to talk about?
Oh, okay. You see Rayla, like, take out a little pouch from her, like, waist, and out of it, she, like, brings out, like, 5 gold coins. This is all the money I have on me?
Okay, I mean, well, it's fine if you left the rest of the money I gave you at, like, the house or somewhere. We could just go grab it.
Okay. 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 You see Rayla put the money back in. Andre, I am really sorry. It's gone.
It's gone?
It's...
How? Do you have some gambling addiction?
I would... No, not... I've never gambled before. It's just gone.
It's gone? What do you mean it's gone?
It's gone. Okay, I'm sorry. I really am.
Oh, wow. Huh.
You know someone.
That's not good.
I don't know how I lost 200 gold. Okay, it's just not here anymore.
Yeah, well, let's hope someone who needs it found it, I guess.
I don't even know where. I only had it for like a week. Where did it go?
I don't know.
Does Mavis happen to have lots and lots of money that we don't know about?
I don't really ask her often, so I wouldn't know.
That's okay. Okay. You're surprisingly okay about this.
Well, it's gone, so not much to really do. I think Mavis is probably gonna take it worse, though.
Yeah. Like, this is all I have on me. It's just 5 gold.
Hmm. I need a set. Well, I guess I don't need money to make an appointment, so that's good. I guess we'll just have to cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, I guess most things we do don't. We don't pay to do things often. We're usually in the middle of the mountains. More often than not, I guess.
Yeah, those...
You're mountain people.
It took us a while to get through there.
A really long time. Well, we did get a really big detour with the whole cave, so.
Yeah. But, thanks again for not, from keeping me from inadvertently killing my friend. That would have... Oof, that would have been awful.
It was just, of course I would give it to you. It was just kind of luck that I had it, but it's no problem. This is a really nice thing for you to do.
I mean, I kind of owe it, since, you know, the only reason they did it in the first place was because they found out where I was.
Do you think Queen Yeva's actually gonna try to kill you?
If she has the chance, yes.
But that's like, that's not, how can she do that, like, legally?
That's what I mean. If she has any opportunity to, under the law, she will. She's loyal to a fault. So when someone breaks that loyalty, it's, the other way around.
I guess I can understand that. We still have to go talk to her.
Yep. I'm not even sure if she's gonna give me the time of day, but guess we'll see.
I would hope she would. The whole kidnapped children thing is a pretty big deal.
That's all we got going for us.
I feel like that's a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
As the two of you's conversation peters out a little bit, it's been a good long while, and Kana set herself back down on the floor of the cliff, turning from the majestic eagle she was back into the majestic caster she was. She stands up straight. Her expression is light, happy. Andre, this might be the first time in a long, long time you've seen her so outwardly and purely gleeful.
Nice flying.
Thanks. Want to try it?
Well, I've done it once. But I wasn't the one flying. It was fun, but a little frightening. Maybe later. There's, some important stuff that
Right.
needs to be taken care
War.
of. Well, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Also, there. Well, I guess you weren't there. The whole thing. Wait, dude. If is it just us that know about that? He like looks to Rayla.
Um, Queen knows. Mavis's friend knows. King knows. I think that's it.
Okay. Yeah, the whole children being kidnapped thing. I don't think this is the Hulgians. Just gonna throw that out there.
Or like, but they were beast people.
Yes, but I don't think the Hulgians work like this, or at least with like you saw what we saw, right?
Yeah, looks like they played with weird and powerful magic. She looks back at Darasha.
Yes, but I'm not sure if this is exactly the Hulgians acting on this. I mean, just think about it. Some attack on, I guess, the capital at this moment with no other strategy other than leaving them here. Doesn't it seem kind of a waste?
It seems like a declaration. It's only a waste if they only had one of those.
I mean, if they were able to
You
get into the
seem
capital, I mean, why not?
I mean, Relathon is only the capital of the mainland, or continental within the actual capital wasn't hit. I checked with some of the other mages earlier this morning. And I will be able to sending them back. Ah, this is great.
Well, I think there's something more sinister going on here.
Well, I haven't actually gotten the chance to investigate myself yet. Now that I have my magic back out, go and take a look. Maybe you're right and something weird is going on.
I think I might go farther back than just now, too. Just the timing seems too weird.
She smiles a little bit and pokes you with her elbow. Maybe they wanted to make sure you were extra dead.
Maybe. They didn't do a very good job.
Not many have.
Yeah. Guess that's true. I really... No, this is gonna get worse. There's something really, really bad going on, but again, that'll probably come up in the explanation.
Right.
Just, well, I know you already do it. Just trust Yeva, but well, I'm not saying not to trust her, it's just, I feel like some things that we were told aren't exactly the truth. When we grew up, at least. I think a lot of things are... Well, a lot of things, as you can see, have been hidden. I think some of it's, well, obviously something's at play here. I don't know the specifics, and, well, I plan to figure them out.
Well, I'll look for myself and see what I find. And also, she's cut off. From behind you, Darasha claps her hands. Oh, time's up, people. You have to leave. Just got an important call, so I have to go take care of something.
Okay, also,
Quickly, she
Yeah.
moves where you are and opens a portal right in front of you. And she begins lightly pushing you all towards it.
yeah,
Inside, now.
yeah, and he's just going out.
She push. And so you go in, pushed by Darasha. Kanda also goes to step in. Darasha gives her a gentle yet firm push on the back to get her in. You too, Rayla.
Rayla will go in. Bye, Thrasha.
Bye, Rayla. The portal closes behind you, and you can hear, just as it does, that damn dragon. And it opens once more in the court mage's quarters, where you now find yourself stranded.
Oh boy.
Ah, back home. It looks the same as before. That tower, circular, each of the shelves filled with odd ingredients. In the desk ahead, there's the will, still laid out. There's odd ointments and potions and lotions and weird things strewn out. The actual potion she was talking about before is right there, half drank. Ah, gonna finally be able to throw all of that away. On that note, do you all care to do anything?
Okay, well, with that all sorted, if you need to find us or anything, we are kind of currently squatting at that vacant house in the Noble District.
Yeah, we know. We've been watching
good.
you.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yo, you watch us? Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Those guards really kind of kept a death glare on us.
Yeah.
Uh,
Apparently you got something weird going on there. Some carpets as a window. I don't know what's going on there.
long story. It's just, privacy. Anyway,
Right.
Thank you for everything. Really, it's, I don't know if I would have had the will to keep going if you hadn't shown me that kindness earlier. Back in the cell, I mean.
I know that deep inside, Andre, you're a good person. I think you just had an unstable phase. She kind of narrows her eyes and looks away. She says that. But I think the friend I knew is finally back. And I'm glad for it. But also, Mr. I'm out and about on magical adventures and meeting these 10th tier people, apparently. Don't expect this arms race of ours to be one for you yet.
You got it. Yeah. I'm gonna make things right. But, for now, thank you. He's gonna give her a hug, and then
She
just go.
returns it, patting you on the back.
Just,
You have, Andre. You have. By me, at least. And I think by Laurie as well. But now, if you truly want to make everything right, the hardest one is the soul remaining. You know how stubborn she is. Even with all that's happened, she's still dead set on killing you. But I'm sure you'll be able to get to her. Get through to her. One way or another.
right. Well, thank you again. We're gonna have to do some weird stuff. I don't think I would have a great, start if I was caught infiltrating in here. He's gonna fish in his bag and pull out the dagger.
I've seen this dagger a lot now. She goes to try and take it from me.
Hey. Later.
Mm,
And just, hey, with this stuff, be careful. I'm serious. You probably felt some of it, but it has a tendency to take over.
mm-hmm. She eyes you, her eyes going from yours and down to your tattoos.
Well, this isn't exactly. Well, it. Later. And he's just gonna start saying the incantation.
Bye, Andre. And goodbye, Rilla.
While you guys were talking, Rilla, like, kind of like, she really backed up. She's like looking anywhere but you guys. Yeah, it was nice to see you again.
Yeah. Maybe in time we'll learn to be friends.
That would be nice.
Okay, go ahead.
That would be nice.
Next time you see, was it Morgan or Mavis?
Oh, that's right. He like interrupts the chant. It's like, ah, dang it. He starts it again.
That's Mavis.
I see. Next time you see Mavis, tell her I'm sorry for those lightning bolts.
I'll let her know.
Next time, I have something better to use. I won't let her down. She gives you a somewhat fiendish, somewhat playful smile.
Rilla will just smile back at her.
Andre, you create the portal, as you have so many times before. You hear a knock at the door.
Okay,
Miss Kana?
let's go. He's like silently motioning. It's like, really, just get it. And hey, you.
Rilla bolts towards the portal.
He's gonna like whisper at like Kana, and you don't stay up too late. I know you have that tendency, and he just goes in the portal before she can answer.
You do so, and the both of you exchange a playful look, and that is where we'll end the session.
Yay.